The chapters.
So now,
it's love, you know. It's like quick love. It's great love, and like it's fantastic. But let me tell you, when you kosana, kosana means when you are no longer in good terms. Things can go wrong, and I speak as a woman myself because I'm problematic as fuck. Like, you go wrong with me, let me tell you, your life will not be good for a while. So I'm speaking from my own experience, right? But because women, I think, love so hard and love so openly, and I think give more vulnerability than men do. And I say this as someone who's dated men and women, and one of the things I keep going back to, and I know that the person I must end up with is a woman, is because like they just have a level of vulnerability that makes it so much easier to get to know them, but also makes them so much more open to hurt and pain. And once you like touch that in a way that's not nice, then that's where like the meanness comes out, right? Or like the terribleness. And I was telling a friend of mine yesterday how, for instance, I was dating this woman, this person, and we weren't even like together, so something happens, I'm like, all right, this is not working for me, let's just, you know, call it quits. So we don't see this person for like a good 6-8 months. Then, you know, we meet at like one of those Nairobi events. We don't say hi the first time. I was like, okay, this is weird. Like, no, we're gonna act like we didn't know each other, and we were like eating each other's vaginas and like hanging out everywhere. Like, come on, let's be adults. So I suck it up. I'm just like, hi, you know, quick pass by, hi, sawa. Then about 3 months later, this person like messages me, and they're like, hey, by the way, I think we should talk. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. We haven't talked in like 10 months. Let's see what this is about. This is right when Corona had started, so we are locked up in our houses. You know, like nobody's going anywhere. Curfew's at 6 p.m. And they tell me, hey, I just wanted to say, remember that time I ran into you 3 months ago? I don't want you to say hello to me unless I say hi to you. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, I don't know if you know there's a pandemic affecting the entire world, and we're all locked in our countries, and I don't talk to you at all, but you felt the need to call me to tell me don't talk to me unless I talk to you. So, you know, just like that level of pettiness that, like, I think when things go sour, that you just get to and you're like, huh? I don't understand what's happening here. We're in a pandemic, sis. I'm not seeing you anywhere. There's no social events, there's nothing. So I mean, like, that's like one scenario, you know. First of all, beautiful things, you know, like I've been to Cape Town a couple of times before, and I was just like, it's so beautiful. And I think South Africa for me always felt like there's a little bit of like culture, like there's something there where you just like, we see you and your pride, you know. You won't listen to Kenyan songs at a bar until like maybe 2 in the morning, everyone's very drunk, but like at South Africans will play their own music for like the next 10 hours, and they're just like, this is all you're gonna listen to, and we love it, you know, and never lose sight for it. So I love, like, there's something about like feeling like this very strong culture, and also just the beauty of Cape Town. And I have a couple of queer friends actually who live here and seem to be thriving, and you know, in the back of my mind was always like, where do you go as a Black queer woman, right, in this world to find safety? And that's always like this driving question that I have: where can we exist as who we are fully? And I thought that maybe Cape Town or South Africa in general is maybe the start of that, of answering that question, because you can't live safely as a Black person outside the continent. As a woman, I mean, we just give that one up, you know, and pray for God and societal change to like fix that. But as a queer person, I'm like, I can at least have an option, right? So I mean, the fact that like South Africa has, you know, legalized same-sex marriage, not that I'm trying to get married, I don't want to get married, and that it seems to have, you know, there are gay bars I can go to, like in Nairobi, like the gay bars might get raided, or like, you know, they're not really gay bars, no one says anything, or it's a gay bar for men, and there's like a vibrant queer community. You know, I've been to some queer events here with like fantastic lesbians of color, and so feeling like maybe this is a place where I can be more fully myself, and maybe find a partner who's also more fully themselves. Because also the thing in Kenya, right, so you're dating someone but they're not out to their parents, their family, yada yada yada, so you're just there like, oh, we're a couple, they're like, oh, this is my friend, and you know, not having that ability to have full ownership, and feeling like sometimes you have to push people, and I don't want to do that. Like, I want to date people who are out, feel comfortable being out. And like I understand all the negotiations we have to make around like outness and with our complicated African families and all of that, but I'm hoping to like maybe be more fully myself, to like be able to just be queer Karî, because that has to be put aside a lot when I'm in Kenya.
Let me say, behind the scenes.
Oh, hey!
Behind the scenes.
Between the green, like we were not ready.
You know, like you used to create a monster, then I had to go.
So I don't know if you caught this, but I'm single. We're just gonna like reiterate that. I am a single woman looking to find a partner who can double up my lifestyle. Like I'm not wealthy enough to support you, so I hope that we can support each other and build something beautiful. But I guess I'm also just looking for equality in our relationship, right? That we can walk into the space that we're creating and feel that there's room to be yourself and there's room to be me, and no one has power over the other. I think, again, existing as a queer Black woman, the power imbalances are always so present. And so when I want to come home, I want to come home and feel that you and I know each other, and this is a place where we can be fully ourselves. I think I'm looking for a feeling more than a list of things. Must be tall, must be this, must be that, you know? I'm looking for a feeling of home, like, and that's the thing, like, just a feeling of being able to be myself and to love and to want to build things that are honest and true and that give back to community. I should maybe think more about what I want. Someone kind, good in bed, likes adventure, but like I don't want to go hiking. I just like want to stare at the mountain when we're on top of it. Must like wine or appreciate people who like wine and booze. Like I like to have fun, man. I guess don't take yourself too seriously, and also like have a concern for the world. I want to care about the world. I want to change it, and I want someone who's concerned about the same things I am, or else we'll just come home and fight, you know, and then I have to like convince you to care about things I care about, and that's a lot of work, man. Anyway, briefly, hit me up for other you know, descriptors of who I'm looking for.
I think we were going to do a whole documentary, and then obviously like about how